Most people who know me don't know this, but as a hobby, I like to write television pilots, right? Just for fun. And I have an agent and a manager and an entertainment lawyer, and I have sold 8 of them over the years. And one of them actually made it to pilot, right?
Under your name?
Yeah. Uh-huh. I have an IMDb page that's like this long.
Yeah, let's get it.
So I had an idea for a news show, and I mentioned it to a buddy of mine who's in the industry. And he said, oh, wait a minute. He says, before you pitch it, my best friend from high school just became the president of NBC. Ben, I don't remember his last name. He was the producer of the Office. He said, let's pitch it to Ben. Yeah, see, I did all kinds of stuff there.
True.
And self, I've got like 60 something.
True Lies?
Yeah, True Lies. I was the script coordinator.
Come on.
Yeah, fun.
Wait, you were on Kill the Messenger, the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, you were an advisor for that, right?
I was an advisor.
That's about
script
Gary,
advisor,
whatever.
Gary Webb.
Yeah. They whacked him.
I did Bruno. I did From Paris with Love with John Travolta.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, you've talked about Bruno before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fun. I do all kinds of stuff.
All right, so you were saying your friend, the NBC.
So he said, yeah, I got this friend, Ben. He was my best friend from high school. He just became the president of NBC. Let me call him, and we could pitch the show to him. I said, great. So he calls him, and Ben says, hey, I'm going to be at dinner at the White House. Obama had just gotten elected, and he had this big fundraiser for wealthy Jewish Democrats. And so he said, the dinner ends at 9. Let's meet at the bar at the Hay-AdamsHotel across the street from the White House at 9. I said, great. So 9 o'clock comes. He's running a little late. He calls my buddy and says, hey, I'm running late. I'll be there at 9:15. Do you mind if I bring a friend? We said, no, the more the merrier. So they come at 9:15. And my friend Rich and Ben are like hugging each other. Oh my God, it's been so long. You look great. Oh, you've had such success. You're the producer of The Office and now you're NBC. It's amazing and blah, blah, blah. And then they sit down. And Ben says, this is my friend Elon. And I said, hi, Elon. Nice to meet you. I shake his hand. I said, and Rich says, this is John. I said, hi, Ben. Nice to meet you.
This is like 08, 09?
Yeah, the
09.
very beginning of 09. So we're sitting there, and Rich and Ben are like, hey, remember this girl we both banged in high school? And hey, remember this teacher we both hated? Remember so-and-so had this party? And Elon and I are just sitting there looking at these guys. This conversation means nothing to me. So finally I go, so, Elon, what do you do for a living? As soon as the words came out of my mouth, he goes like this. He goes, oh, I have this passion for technology, and I created this company called PayPal, and then I sold it for like $1 billion, and then I used the money, and I bought another company called Tesla, and then I have another company called SpaceX, and we're going to go to Mars, and we're going to colonize Mars, and we're going to put a big dome, and it's going to have oxygen in it, and people are going to go up there, and they're going to colonize Mars. Some are going to die, but they're going to be heroes. They're going to be heroes. We're going to colonize Mars. And I'm looking at him, and I go, wait a minute. Are you Elon Musk?
Oh my God.
And he goes, yeah.
Oh my God.
And I go, like the Thomas Edison of our time. Yeah. He goes, I don't know, I guess so. But anyway, we're going to go to Mars, and there's going to be this giant dome, and we're going to build buildings in there, and we're going to be able to farm, and we're going to have oxygen. I never pitched the show. I never spoke about the show. The whole rest of the 2 hours was him talking about colonizing Mars.
And you said this is the very beginning of 2009, shortly after.
January of 2009.
Okay, so literally days after Obama.
Yeah, days. He had been president for days.
You know what's crazy about this? There is a very famous story about Elon Musk, and please correct me in the comments if I have the date wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got it right. Christmas Eve, 2008, weeks before this.
Yeah.
Very famous story. Elon was up to the brims because of the financial crisis. He had Tesla and he had SpaceX. And he was told by all of his advisors, they had money due. They had been trying to get raises in, couldn't get it in. The companies were going kaput.
Oh, boy.
They said, you have to pick one. If you pick one, there's like a 90% chance or something that it will survive. If you pick both, they'll both die.
Oh, my God.
And he said, I can't let one go. I guess we're just going to have to die.
Oh my God.
And he picked it, and then money came in like 5 days later. They were able to. So he's talking with you in this hotel weeks after, like nothing's going on, when he just made the most insane decision of his career.
And for years afterwards, I just assumed he was Jewish because he had been at this fundraiser. Well, because it was a Jewish fundraiser, Jewish Democrat.
What'd you say? Where's your yarmulke?
No, and in fact, somebody corrected me years later, and they said, Musk isn't Jewish. I said, are you sure? Because he was at this fundraiser for Jewish Democrats. He's like, no, he just went just to go. I
love that you call him Elon too. Elon.
I was like, yeah. So Elon, what do you do for a living?
Oh my God.
I didn't know. He looked like vaguely familiar to me, but I didn't know who the heck he was.
That's crazy.
What
when
a
you met
weird
him
night.
is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like,
it
and
was a long time.